Shines. So today is a collab video from V Loves and Orly C, and I will put their links in the description box plus the playlist of everybody doing the collab, and it is called The Secret Life of a YouTuber. So sexy black man, is that offensive? It's going to be calling calling out the questions and I will be answering.
How long have you been on YouTube, young lady?
So I have 3 channels, and 2 of them I've just kind of let fallen off, and that was years ago. I didn't even bother to look at them. So we'll go with this current channel, and it looks like I've been on here for 7 months and 11 days as of when this uploads.
So essentially you've been on YouTube for several years. You just haven't really done it very actively. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. How long do you think that you'll do this? Like, when do you think you'll stop?
I don't plan on stopping.
You don't plan, but at what point would be a reasonable place to stop for most people, right? Like, everybody retires from their job at some point, and being involved in the YouTube community can be
Taxing.
it can be
stressful.
well, it can be a full-time job in and of itself, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're trying to monetize off of it. So
I
at what
would
point
say-
would you say I've reached my goals and I'm comfortable stopping, or at least passing this on to somebody else?
I don't think I personally ever. I enjoy this process. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy putting them out there, editing. I really love doing that. So I guess it comes down to if you stop enjoying the process, and maybe it makes your home life worse or something, then maybe stop. But I personally do not see an ending because I like it too much. Like maybe I'll slow down sometime and upload less, but I don't have an end in sight for this. So
What to you is the best thing about YouTube?
I think the best thing about YouTube is that you can go on YouTube and find almost anything you search for. You need help with how to put a freaking grill together. Not only will you probably find that, but you'll probably find the grill you are looking for and how to put it together. It's like Google on steroids, because you can see what you need to see instead of just having it written down. If you're somebody who learns by watching, awesome. I'm one of those people. So it's awesome. That's what I think YouTube is awesome for. Plus, you can find amazing friends from all over the world, and you don't even have to spend a ton of money to go traveling to do that. So that's pretty awesome too.
All right, so you're kind of enamored with the YouTube lifestyle at this point. Is that correct?
Yes, I love it.
It just sounds like from your glowing review of one thing on YouTube that you're just gonna marry this thing at some point. What is the worst thing about YouTube to you?
The worst thing about YouTube is the misinformation that some YouTubers put out. Whether it's on accident, on purpose, or whatever. Like, for instance, I decided to go vegan, but I had I didn't put that out there right away because I know there are so many negative vegans in the vegan community who attack people who are learning the process and going through craving withdrawals for, say, just milk products. Milk products give you that morphine effect in your body. So it's when they down people for that, because there's so many who are like, oh, I went overnight, and then they down the people who can't do that overnight. Like, that's not right. You shouldn't do that. So that's a negative. There's also the trolls that go around and they're like, hey, you look like a fat troll, you should go kill yourself. Like, people like that. That's downside.
I kind of feel like we're getting lost in the minutia of it. Would you say that overall there is a sense of superiority from from various communities by some bad actors? Is that
Yeah.
like a general summation of what you're saying there?
Yeah, there's always a negative to everything, I guess. That's just part of it.
How many thumbnail options do you usually take?
That depends on the video, and it depends on the lighting, and what time of day I'm doing it. So I could take one and be totally fine with it.
What's your usual? Because that's what they're asking.
Okay, fine. My usual...
Your average, basically.
About 2 or 3. Because that usually has to do with the lighting, literally.
Who is your YouTube crush?
I forgot to look this up. Like, okay,
Whoa,
I don't have to look it up if
wait
I
a
have
minute.
one, right?
Look. Just because your husband's here reading these questions doesn't mean you get to waffle now. Who do you have a crush on in YouTube?
I don't have a crush on YouTube.
On the spot. Ooh.
I literally have no crushes from
So,
YouTube.
like, if Tyrese was on YouTube, you wouldn't have a crush on him? Oh, you had to think of... Look. He was like, what? Tyrese on YouTube?
Okay,
oh,
I had
if
a
Tupac
crush.
was still alive, would you have a crush on him if he was on YouTube?
You know, that all depends if they were still...
You see what I'm saying? No, that's where we
that's
going
not
here,
the same.
baby. It's not the same?
It's not the same because I'm older now, number one. When I was
What?
17, I had a crush on Tyrese. I thought he was really hot. I thought he had beautiful eyes. His beliefs are different from mine, and I have
So
ran
what?
across several videos that kind
We're
of
not-
turned me off from him. So that's why I'm saying that. Okay.
So
He's an attractive
so
man.
you found him on YouTube and you had
But
you had a crush on him.
I did not find him on YouTube.
So you found videos of what?
On
opinions?
Facebook, he has put some stuff out. Like, he's trying to be motivational, but I don't have the same belief system as him, so
Do you have to have the same belief system as somebody to have a crush on them?
no.
Okay,
That's not the point
I
of a
thought that
crush.
whole crush thing was more so like externally motivated.
I have no crushes.
I may be
on
confused there.
YouTube as of yet. Sorry, guys. No crushes.
Let's be very clear. Wifey has crushes. She just doesn't want to admit it because
Not on YouTube. No, not on YouTube. It's not on YouTube. Now, there is the Bun Man on Facebook. I think he's called the Bun Man. I'll admit that.
Who's on your collab wish list?
Y'all, I don't have a collab wish list because
You don't want to collaborate with people?
I
on
want
YouTube?
to collaborate. If you guys are interested in collaborating with me for just about anything, I am down. But as for like, because this question is usually asked because, you know, people are like, oh, I watch bigger YouTubers, I want to collab with them. I don't necessarily do that. Like, I watch bigger YouTubers, but I know that by this point, at this stage in their life, there's a very big chance they won't even respond to me. So I don't have a collab wish list. So I am with, you know, V Loves Collabs Facebook group, and she has a lot of them going on, and I'll probably be collaborating more. But you know, as for like a wish, I don't. Okay, that was a long answer to I don't have one.
You've never looked at a YouTuber that you've admired for the stances that they take and said, I would love to do a collaboration with that person? Why not? Just because you're selling your... Well, let me rephrase that. I feel like you're selling yourself short with that answer. I feel like there was some insecurity coming out of there, like you would never have an option of collaborating with those people. And I'm the type of person who reaches for the stars. So I don't understand that type of self-limitation. Could you elaborate a little bit?
Okay, well, I guess I have seen in the YouTube community, like in the comment sections, people have mentioned, hey, I had sent an email to her and she never responded back. She ignored me, or she said yes, but then never got back to me, and we never went through with it. And like, I know that stuff happens, and it's always with the bigger ones because they just don't have time. I don't know. Like, maybe I am putting myself down a little bit by that, but I just don't have one right now.
Yeah, we're going to have to cut that look out.
Why?
So, you remember that question I asked you when you first asked me if we were going to do this? If I would read you the questions?
No.
Thongs or bloomers?
Whatever.
What you
It's
wearing
not
on your
the
bottom half,
question.
girl? Well,
So-
that's what Daddy want to know. What you got
I
on the
don't
bottom
even know
half?
if they can see this. Can you see the shorts?
Tell them what you got on, wife.
Alright, fine. It's hot pink
Basketball shorts.
basketball shorts.
Yeah, nothing special.
They go great
Still
with
want to know
Crocs.
if it's thongs or bloomers, though. So, what you got there?
Yeah, but they don't need to know that.
They're going to love this anyway. How do you feel about the YouTube community or culture, whichever one?
I enjoy it. I don't know what else to say. I really.
Think about it?
What?
How do you feel about it? You feel like you enjoy it, right? But what do you think about the community and the culture? Is that social networking type, crowdsourcing type, informational type, gathering type community, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that community culture? Is that a culture that ultimately helps you grow as a person, or is it something that limits you or takes you in a bad direction, or what does that really do for you?
I think that the YouTube culture can absolutely help you grow as a person, because you can find, as I've said before, tons of videos. Anything that you're struggling with, you can find it. Like, for instance, I found a lady called Teal Snow or Teal something. I don't remember exactly the last name, but I suffer with a lot of anxiety, and she did a video, like, I just searched up anxiety and she popped up, and she had a 25-minute long video, and she discussed not only about anxiety and what can cause it, but she gave steps, and she gave a resource to actually be able to go and study the actions of that person who had given her the idea for the video. So it was enlightening because it actually, like, kind of helped a little bit. So she has multiple videos about stress and other things like that. So it's like anything you can struggle with, or that you are struggling with, or that you want to look up, it's there. As far as I can tell, I've never not been able to find something. So it's good.
Would you say that you have a successful YouTube channel? And if you do,
I don't know if they can hear you. If what?
Would you say you have a successful YouTube channel? And if you do, or you think that you've been successful at least at this attempt, what's your secret?
I don't believe I'm a super successful channel yet. But as far as this time around, yes. Because my other two channels, one I didn't do anything with. The other one I tried. And I have gotten... This seems so low. Like, for 7 months it seems low. But in the time frame, I've gotten like 5,000 some odd views. And my other channel that I tried hard with, I thought I had tried hard. I wasn't doing things right. Didn't know it. That got like 3,000 some views, but it took like 2 years or so. So this time, yeah, it's more successful this time. And I would say, just make friends and be genuine in your responses to the people you find. Don't just subscribe to somebody and then walk away and never come back. Like, literally take an interest in the people you subscribe to. I would tell you what, that has made the biggest difference in this channel for me so far. I know tagging is important, but honestly, just being there for people who subscribe to you, listening to their videos, making genuine comments, genuinely caring about these people as much as you can in a video screen, I guess, but being there as much as you can for that person, or doing that will definitely help you succeed in YouTube, I believe.
Well, it's interesting that you mentioned tagging people.
Not tagging like the tag words.
Who do you tag?
Oh, okay. I tag whomever wants to do this video, but definitely if you do this video, put down in the comment section that you did it, and I will watch it for sure, because I am definitely interested in that. So.
And what would you say to people as you're closing out this video? What would that closing look like? Or sound like? Show me what a very sincere farewell for the day looks like on Amy's channel.
Alright, so you all who watch me regularly already know this, but don't forget to love yourself. Don't forget that there's a hashtag Team Love Yourself at all the end of my videos, because you gotta love yourself. Yo. Hey.
Hashtag.